let's be honest. This is a rough year. We're underperforming. Well, we're not. We're probably performing exactly as it should be, but not good enough for us. So that's a bit of an issue. We have our double header today. We win both. We pick up 3 points. We make our way to a League Cup final. Lose both. We go bottom of the league, and we don't make a cup final. Let's get to it. This Gravage Gamer. My name is Duncan. Welcome back to the Elgin Experiment. So yeah, hi everyone. Our poor run of form has just continued. We lost 2-0 to Dunfermline. We then lost 4-1 to Hibernian, and we lost 1-0 to Dundee. We've tried out a couple of different shapes and styles of play. This 1-0 defeat was a Route 1 4-4-2. That's what we're going to be playing the next two games, and up first is that semi-final. I am very tempted to change goalkeeper because Barden is on a horrific run of form, but Max Merrick is just not good enough for this level. There have been a couple changes to the last time I played it. I couldn't tell you what the team was. Sorry, the last game you've seen, but I'm going to keep Barden in place. Briggs is going to replace Briscoe. He's just off form at the moment. Ashley, Corbiserio and McCart keep their places. Dembele, Hamilton, Campbell and Cummings. Cummings is coming in replacing Emerson, who's played the last 3 games. Lovelace coming in replacing Wilson, who's just tired. And Miller keeps his place. Yeah. I am genuinely fearing the worst. Now, literally about in game one day before this, we turned down an interview for the Watford job, so we're still being offered jobs. Watford are 22nd in the Championship currently. So we are still being offered roles, or the potential to have these roles through interviews or whatever. This just won't be easy. This just will not be easy. Leon King at right back for St Mirren's, a player I tried to bring in the summer, and he just wouldn't even talk to us. That's how bad our reputation is. He just wouldn't talk to us. Probably there's finances involved in that. I think he's probably on £3 or £4 a week if I was to guess. There you go, 5.25k a week. If we manage to stay up this year, it will genuinely be a minor miracle. Dembele has pulled his hamstring, so Bradley's coming in straight away to replace him. It's just a like-for-like swap. Minus the pace. I am concerned because our support from the board and the fans has went from A's to C. By and large, you know, the support of the squad is high. It's dropping a little bit now just with the performances. Atmosphere at the club is fucking woeful though. Like, it's actually terrible. So that's not great. And obviously results are just in the fucking pan. We're down 1-0. Poor defending at a set piece. It's all been St Mirren so far. I am genuinely at the stage of I don't know how to turn this around this season. And I'm not convinced that getting relegated doesn't result in me getting sacked. Which I genuinely do think would be harsh. You know? I definitely think overall, oh my god, the squad's in a stronger place than it was last season. It's just we don't have the quality for this step up. The finances just aren't there. And we don't have a reputation enough to even bring in okay players, not even decent, just okay players. Because we don't have the reputation. So because we don't have the reputation, they're demanding so much more than they really would normally ask for. It's tough. It's tough. We haven't had a single shot this game. It looks like our 2 strikers aren't holding up the ball at all. Our left back and our right wing are having a horrific game. This is going to be goal number 2. It's a corner. I am genuinely tempted to just go back to a control possession style of play and hope that just somehow guys are like, oh yeah, we did this last season, it might be fine. I don't know. I think we're generally struggling. Definitely first part of the season, we struggled not having an out and out. I was going to say a goal scorer. Not having a striker good enough for this division hampered us severely beginning of the season. Now we're just falling apart because, and I think morale's probably playing a big part of that because we have dropped points we shouldn't have dropped, and I've also been hard on the team when they deserve to be, hard on or hard against even. But we're just not. It's now at a stage where we're doing nothing. It doesn't help that I'm chopping and changing shapes and systems to try and get something to work. And the route one was you get 3 subs, 3 styles of play that's recommended for the players we have, and then a formation in each one of them. This was it for one of them. Oh. I'm wondering if our route one's failing, so we don't have a target man and Wilson up front as one of the two. It's a strong possibility. Actually, I think that may be one of the issues. One of the issues. So let's try and make that. We'll make that change at half time. Campbell looks knackered. We might bring him off for a playmaker as well. Just for something a little bit different in the middle. If Bradley didn't come on for a sub, I'd be taking him off. Excuse me. Miller's coming off for Rory Wilson. Switch yours to a round. You're putting as a poacher. In fact, let's bring on Oakley Booth. I was going to bring on Kelly, but I'll bring on Oakley Booth. Just try to do something a bit different. We've got 2 more stoppages and 2 more subs we can make. Let's see if this double change here can make any sort of impact. This is the thing, when you've got a squad full of Championship, League 1 and League 2 level players, yeah, when you're not in the Championship, you're probably going to fucking struggle. And the jump from the Championship to this league is so much bigger than the jump from League 1 to Championship. I mean, we know that. But we know there's... I wouldn't say there's no jump, but there's a little jump in quality from League 2 to League 1, but not, loads. From, the bottom half of League 1 to the top half of League 2. Championship, there's a bigger gap. Championship to Premier League, massive. And this is kind of... I think we're maybe struggling. We're breaking now, though, and why wouldn't you just square that? Why would you be a prick and not square that? Why would you not square that? Fuck's sake. We are creating chances now. We've created 2 this half, compared to none in the first. Let's bring on Ali. Kind of a forgotten man. Not forgotten by me, he's just been shit. Let's bring him on and attack. No, support's what I meant to hit. I mean, Bradley, man, you are having one of the worst performances I've ever seen. Cummings just dilly-dallies on the ball and loses out. And it's us, we're just going to pay for it every time. Decision making is fucking atrocious. Well done, Oakley Booth. Who the name of fuck was that too? I brought in Briggs today. One, because Briscoe's off form and he's played a lot of games, but two, I wanted a bit more. I wanted him to come out the middle and be like a third centre back, but it's just not really helped. Right, unlucky. So we're trying to break forward, we're just not getting there. One at Briggs. Jesus. I'm going to make our last change. I'm going to bring on Briscoe, I think. He might help Bradley out a little bit more. And we've got to hope that it does something. By the way, playing Wilson as a target man for us has generally upped his performances for us. Well, we're not going to the final, gents. We're not going to the final. That goal is just seen to that. We're not coming back. We'll be lucky if we even get a fucking goal. Oh, God. We're shit. We are absolutely shit. Wilson's made a... What a fucking goal, Rory Wilson. I was going to say, Wilson's made a difference since he's came on for us. I mean, I'm not saying he shouldn't be. Probably shouldn't be. He's not... He has a lot of the right attributes, but maybe just not the quality and consistency yet, but he's generally helped their attack and play. You can't convince me that's not a cross, but by Christ, I don't care. It's 2-1. Yep, it gives us a lifeline, but let's be honest, it isn't going to do much. 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I fucking mental? I have made 5 subs. I just don't know why one of them wasn't shown. Dembele wasn't on long enough to get a rating. That'll be why. That'll be why. Stephen Bradley has honestly been awful. I mean, you see it, they've had 18 shots, 9 on target today. We've just not been good enough over the course of the game. We've been shit. Actually just been shit. Shit attacking, shit in defence. Completely just capitulated, really. Now we need to play them again in a couple of days' time and hope for a different result in the league. Oh, why I have the feeling we're going to get sacked by the end of this season if we even make it that fucking far. Out of everyone who's featured today, 3 players get pass marks. 4 players get pass marks. Barden, Astley, Wilson, and Campbell, who only came off because he was fucking tired. Shambles. An absolute fucking shambles. Congratulations to St Mirren, they've reached the final. That is honestly got to be one of our worst performances of the season. If not ever in this save. That is genuinely how bad that was. Let's see the assistant ain't doing it. Oh, fuck. Thing is, we played a game more in St Mirren. They've still got a game in hand over us. We're only 2 points clear. We need to beat them because we can't fall any further behind. We receive whatever. I'm pleased with you. You did well. We have 7 days, a week, to rest up and put together a performance that is far better than we have all season so far. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. We're back for the second game. I don't even know what to say. Nothing's really worth saying. Borden goes. Back four has 3 changes. Briscoe's back in. Ashley, Mitchell's in, and Ali's in, replacing the injured McCart. McCart is out for 2 to 3 weeks, I believe, if I remember. Bradley comes in, replaces injured Dembele. Hamilton and Campbell keep their place. Emerson will replace Cummings. Wilson comes back into the starting 11, and Lovelace keeps his place on the bench. Briggs, Garbett, Ballantyne, Oakley Booth, Daniel Kelly, Marshall, Cummings, Lewis Miller, and Corbiserio. It's so fucking weird that we're going into a must-win game that if we lose, we go 1 point behind. If they win their game in hand, we go 4 points behind. Where if we need to win today just to stay, in theory, assume they win their game in hand, 2 points ahead. The good news, we're at home. The bad news is we're utter dog shit. Neither is a great place to be, but we are where we are. It's where we are. We've immediately created more chances in the first half of this game than we did in the last. So that is a bonus. Let's just not fucking shit the bed within a minute, please. So all I can ask is don't shit the bed in under a minute. I had the fear that I was about to be a penalty. Right, let's be sensible. A win would be massive. Not even just the points, just the fucking morale boost to finally get a fucking win after the run we've been on would be huge. It would give us something to build off of. It has to make us feel like we've maybe found the solution or the answer to the question of how the fuck do we try and stop ourselves going straight back down. Because on paper, St Mirren should be a bit further up the league. Dunfermline should be a bit further down. Dunfermline overperforming, St Mirren underperforming. By the end of the season, I imagine that will course correct itself just a little bit. Fucking hell. But nothing can course correct how fucking utter bloody dog shit we are. Nothing's fixing that anytime fucking soon. Honest to God, I think I'm going to get the sack in this game. Nobody's been absolutely horrifically bad either in this opening 10 minutes, which is fine, you know. We've conceded a goal, it happens. But it's the fact that I now know that this squad this season, for whatever reason, just cannot respond, is awful. I even feared that pass back to the goalkeeper. I thought he was going to miss it. I mean, that is how bad we're at. Oh, Wilson, man, you had a guy who was open to pass it back to. I think this shape and formation, kind of player roles, maybe he's given us a bit of stability, but the route one, the build up in our attack, is just not working. Is it because we don't have a playmaker? Possibly, but I don't think that should be key. But it is an option. Is it the fact we don't have any real quality outside of Josh Campbell? Possibly. Would we be better dropping a striker for a 5th midfielder? Maybe. That is also a possibility. I mean, it is one I'm currently very seriously considering. A 4-1-4-1 or a flat 5 in midfield. fact that they've had 7 shots in 20 minutes is just we're not shutting them out. The fact we actually played pretty well in the Dundee game. We've took on St Mirren twice in a week, and they have just ran through us. We're not stopping them defensively, and we're not doing anything offensively. I can't watch another 30 minutes of this. This is just till half time. This is just till half time. I'll make double change at half time. Oh, you twat. And half-time cannot come quick enough. What I will say is, other than the fact we're picking up booking after booking after booking after fucking booking right now, we have managed... Am I being stupid? Yeah, okay. We have managed to reduce... We've stopped their attack. We've just picked up 4 bookings, but whatever. 3 bookings, sorry. We managed to just curtail their attack so far. That's fine. We're making like a triple sub now at half time. So that change of shape is stopped their attacks. Fine. Right, Oakley Booth's going to come on for him. Marshall's going to come on. Hamilton's going to have to keep his place. He's coming off. Oh, I have no one. I don't need anyone. Ba, 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 ba. Right, 4 changes at half time. Fuck, I'm going all out. I'm going 5 changes at half time. Five changes at half time and just hoping for the fucking best. That's where we're at. Should I put Bradley back on out wide? Maybe, but he's been playing shit. So I'm putting on my League 1 level fullback as a wing back. I'm just trying to create the stuffiest back four as I possibly can. Back 4, back 5, whatever way you want to look at it. That's what we're going with. Ethan Hamilton's had a shit game, but he's having to stay on. Can't do anything about it. Don't have enough subs I can make. What I want to see is no more than 4 shots from their team and at least a couple for us. Well, this is at least 1. Great. Cheers, guys. Cool. Love it. Fucking... This... This is why I didn't want us promoted this year. Because we are not this level. Fuck me. I honestly don't see a way out of this other than us getting the sack. This whole experiment is going to fucking fail in our first season in the Premier League when I get the bloody bullet. At least we created something. That's a positive, I guess. Who is that to, Cummings? Genuinely, who was that to? We've got another half hour of this shit. Great save. I don't care if he was offside. That's a great save by Barden. I think we just go back to this. I think we just stop the chopping and changing. Let's just go back to the style we've been playing most of the season, or what I think was most of the season. At least the style we prepped for this season. And just try and do what we can. I know what it does is pretty much don't have any strikers who can play. It's not that they can't play on their own. At this level, they can't play up on their own. Ballantyne does well to keep that in, actually. Still Ballantyne. Shankland, another player I want. Oh, you're a fucking prick, Hamilton. Shankland is a player we wanted to sign again. He, like Leon Kelly, just wouldn't talk to us. You're a prick. You're actually a prick. You're on a yellow card. Why go through his arse? So we've picked up another injury and now a suspension going out the next game. Handy. Let's not be stupid. Both of you can play as DMs. Just drop deeper, please. Bishop would finish with on support. I believe one playmaker on support. You're on forward. Probably you're a poacher now. Well done, Wilson. Flat back five, two defensive midfielders sitting in front and two strikers up top. No width whatsoever. It's 3-0. I am getting sacked at some point. Oh. If we were doing like the Journeyman or anything like that, or maybe like a Pentagon Challenge thing, I would just be jumping to another club now. I can see the writing on the wall. We are not turning this around. And I'd be gone. Oh, Christ. Can we just be put out of our misery of this game? I thought it was going to be 4. I'm very happy it's not. two complete, abject failures of a performance. Elgin 0, St Mirren 3. We're 1 point behind. They have a game in hand. Cam was out for 3 to 4 weeks, so that's actually our next game is off in another 2 weeks, so we may be back sooner than I was kind of expecting game wise. We're still at my C, and I am very, very much not playing defensively solid football right now. And there's still plenty of the season to go. We're probably going to go through November without a win and hoping to pick up something in December. I genuinely might just play these games and come back for Aberdeen and Dunfermline, or if I have a board meeting for my job. Yeah, I think that's a plan. And hopefully when we return end of December, we might have picked up some points. My job might still be safe, and we might be able to do something in January to try and fix the problems. If you've enjoyed today's episode, please leave a thumbs up. It does help out the channel. We'll see you on the next one. Take care.